This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
This broadcast on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is made possible by Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected since 1934. And Mason Health, united community, empowered people, exceptional health. Well, good evening and welcome once again to Terry Gregg Court in the Mini Dome on the campus of Shelton High School in Shelton, Washington. Tonight, Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, continues its coverage of Evergreen Conference basketball with the boys matchup between the Rochester Warriors and the Shelton Highclimbers. My name is Diedrich Allen, and joining me for this broadcast, as he did Monday night, Jerry Apple. Good evening,
Hello,
Jerry.
Diedrich.
Both teams come into tonight's game 0-1 after dropping their openers. Shelton lost at WF West Monday, 55-43. Charles Thompson Jr., a.k.a. Chucky, he led the Highclimbers in the loss with 14 points. Matai Leesom added 12. Rochester lost to Centralia Monday, 70-56 in their home opener. The last time the Climbers and the Warriors faced off was January 3rd, 2020, with Shelton winning 61-21. That was also the only meeting between the teams on record in the last 15 years, at least that I could find. It's Evergreen Conference boys basketball. The Rochester Warriors at the Shelton Highclimbers. Next on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Hood Canal Communications keeps our community connected. We provide communication services that connect friends and family. We're connecting with our neighbors through support of local causes and events. Connecting our students and schools to a world of learning resources. And connecting you to the latest technology with local customer service. Learn more about our community connections, high-speed internet, and streaming TV options. Visit hcc.net today.
Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is the only source for live high school sports broadcasts in Mason County. Join us every week this school year for another exciting game. If you want to be part of future broadcasts, contact Mason Web TV right now and become a community broadcast partner. A simple phone call, text, or email can put you in the next broadcast on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC. Yeah, we're back here at the Mini Dome. Diedrich Allen and Jerry Apple for a little bit of basketball action. Jerry, what do you think about things here?
Well, it's great to see Eric Pringle back here at Shelton High School. I enjoy that man. He's quite a gentleman. That's one thing I want to say.
Okay. And he's kind of speechless about everything else. I mean, Derek you mentioned he's a gentleman, and he is, as he told me, he says he's just loving life right now.
Good.
And he's looking very healthy. So
yes,
we're glad about that. And his tenure in Shelton was relatively successful. He just thought he would turn over the reins to Sam Krieger and see what Sam can do, because Sam had been on his staff for what did he say? Since he was like in the 8th grade. I think he has been coaching Sam or in some fashion since he was in the 8th grade.
And he turned the reins over to a very knowledgeable coach, Coach Krieger. Coach Krieger did play some college basketball.
Yeah.
And so went from an experienced coach to another very experienced coach. So I don't think Shelton lost anything. You know, it was a good move for both, I think. Yeah, Eric had a good stint here, and he decided to move on to Rochester, and he's building that program up.
Yep.
He really is. And his JV coach, or his assistant coach, I should say, took over the reins here. Coach Krieger.
All right, Jerry, well, let's talk about tonight, and let's get right into the starting lineups, shall we?
Yes, we should. Let's start off with the visitors. Let's start off with the Rochester Warriors under the direction of Derek Pringle. At one guard, number 2, a sophomore, Ben Klaus. Another guard, number 3, a senior, Caleb Vanderhoof. At another guard, a freshman, number 13, Parker McCafferty. At one forward, a junior, number 23, Mason Porter. And rounding out the lineup tonight for the Rochester Warriors is number 24, a freshman, guard, Tyler Klatouche. Okay, let's get with the starting lineup for the Highclimbers under Coach Krager. Number 21 is junior, number 21, Bo Blacketer. A senior, Chase Burfing, number 23. A sophomore, number 22, Tobin Dudley. Number 30, Matai Latham. And rounding out the lineup, Chucky or Charles Thompson, junior, number 12. That's your starters for both Rochester and Shelton.
All right, we will be right back with the tip-off.
Got a little wordy there.
This changes everything. Next TV is here. It's the full-featured digital TV service delivered to your smart TV or connected devices by fast, reliable Hood Canal fiber internet. Record your favorites on a cloud DVR, then watch from anywhere. Pause and rewind live TV, restart or replay shows you've missed, and more. Call or click hcc.net for a special offer on Next TV today.
Sanjay, you there?
Hey, David.
I'll make this quick. Listen, I have some questions.
What's on your mind?
This vaccine, I'm nervous. I got songs to write. Will I still be able to do that?
It'll be fine, David. Science is what you need. The vaccine is safe, my friend. It's gonna bring this pandemic to an end. You see what I did there?
Yeah, okay, I trust it, thanks. Oh, and Sanjay, don't do that again.
David? I don't know. I thought I was spitting fire.
And we're back here at the Mini Dome. National anthem just played here. And we'll remind you of those starters, Klaus, Vanderhoof, Afferty, Mason, and Klatouche for Rochester, Thompson, Blacketer, Dudley, Burfield, and Leeson for the Highclimbers. As they're getting set to announce them here in the Mini Dome and the soon-to-be named Harry Gregg Court. By the way, that ceremony is set for May 26th at 6:45. Just to throw that out there. I haven't talked to the school. They did say there was going to be a live stream, and I'm assuming that would be us, Jerry, so
Good.
for that ceremony. So here are the starting lineups. We will take a quick timeout. We'll be back with this tip-off between the Rochester Warriors and the Shelton Highclimbers on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Our dear fellow Americans, vaccines are a huge step forward. We still need to do the simple things that we know work.
Wear a mask, wash our hands frequently, and maintain social distance. Now it's up to you.
Get your COVID-19 vaccination from Mason Health. Go to masongeneral.com to easily schedule your appointment today. You can also find a link to schedule your shot in the upper right-hand corner of masonwebtv.com.
Waiting for the start of this ball game between the Warriors from Rochester. They'll be in the gold uniforms. Highclimbers will be in the home whites. I forgot this is not a tip-off anymore. It is a visitor play, not hand in, but pass in. So here we go. We are underway. That's Klaus with it between the circles. Here's McAtee to Klaus, and a steal and a turnover. Here comes Chucky Thompson for the Highclimbers. Nice pass, handoff to Matai Leesom, up and in, and the foul. Personal foul, the first foul. It'll go on Ben Klaus, his first. A strange little noise. Jerry, do you hear that? We'll try to figure that out as we're going on. So at the free throw line for a possible three-point play is Matai Leesom. First foul of the ball game. Free throws off. Chucky Thompson tracked down the rebound, and here's Chase Burfield up and draws the foul. Missed the shot though. So the Highclimbers are going to attack right away, Jerry. That's what it looks like to me. Porter Mason picked up his first personal foul, second team foul. Burfield at the line with 2 free throws. He missed the first one. He'll get another one. I know where the sound's coming from now, Jerry. To try and fix that when we get a chance. Burfield hit the second free throw, and it's a 3-0 ball game early. Here is Vanderhoof. Actually, now it is Klaus at the top of the key, directing some traffic. He's got Thompson on him. Swing over to McAtee. 3 on the way by Latouche, excuse me. He'll drain it, and it's a tie ball game at 3. Chucky brought the ball up, handed off to Dudley, swing it over far side, and it's Blacketer down to the side of the paint. And that was Leesom, but we have a whistle away from the ball. And that will go on McAtee. Go ahead, Jerry.
Oh, no.
All right. There's a 3 in the corner by Dudley that's off. Rebound, Chucky Thompson. Up top to Dudley. And Blacketer. Here's Thompson for 3. Yep. So Chucky Thompson hits the 3. Trying to go coast to coast there is McAfee. Why can't I say that, Jerry? Parker McAfee.
McAfee. No, you got me wrong.
Yeah, I know. I'm in your head now too. And there's a 30-second timeout call. McCafferty. Why am I? It's just stuck in my head there. McCafferty will be at the line when we come back. And the personal foul went to Chase Burfield, his first, if I'm reading that right on the board, Jerry. So we have 30 seconds here. I'm going to see if I can't fix my noise problem that is driving me crazy. He says, let's move this over here. That should do it. Sort of. All right. Is it 2 shots? That's what they said, right? Or is it a baseline inbounds? It is 2 shots. Parker at the free throw line. Got the first one. Second one, that one spun off. Rebound right in there to get it is Mason. He'll kick it out to Vanderhoof, who misses the three. And the Highclimbers are running to the hoop. Is Burfiend up and in. 3 points for Chase early. It's a 4-point lead for the Highclimbers. Warriors with the ball. Klaus had it poked out of his hands. Leeson will bring it back the other way, finds Burfiend cutting to the hoop, puts it up, in, and the foul. For a guy who went out of the WF West game with some sort of an injury early on, he's playing with some determination. A possible three-point play for Burfiend.
Burfiend was quite a force last year at the end of the season for the Highclimbers.
Jagan Reese will step on the court for the Warriors. Burfiend's free throw rattles in. Give him 6 points, and it's 11-4. Shelton on top. Rochester with the ball. Here's Reese. Swing it over to Vanderhoof. To Klaus. On the opposite side, here is Reese up top to Vanderhoof. 6 on the shot clock. Klaus now gonna launch up a three. Ooh. Come up short, but that had a nice on-target look.
Yeah, he was close.
So that goes down as a shot clock violation. 6:23 to go here, first quarter. 11-4. Shelton with the lead in the ball. Here's Blacketer. So going over to Leeson, back to Blacketer. Back to Leeson to the hoop, off the glass, spins around and drops in. 4 points for Matei. Here comes Klaus quickly the other way for the Warriors. Near steal on the baseline. And a foul on the move to the hoop. Vanderhoof tried to make a move around the defense of Blacketer. Picked up the first personal foul, second team foul for Shelton. Baseline inbounds for the Warriors. Inbounds to Klatouche around to the top, and it's Klaus. Klatouche to the drive to the top, finds Ben Klaus, steps back by the defense, put it up short there to put it up and in on the rebound. Who was it? That was Porter Mason. Count that bucket on the offensive board.
That first shot was partially blocked by Chuck Thompson.
Was it? Okay. Quick pass underneath to Chase Burfiend. He's fouled. And it was back to the free throw line is Chase. He's 2 for 3 at the free throw line so far tonight. First free throw goes in. Foul, by the way, went to the Warriors, Porter Mason, his second. 25 checked in as Cameron Henderson. And it looks like, did you say McCafferty's back in? As Chase hit the second free throw.
Yeah, 4 for 5 from the line for Chase Burfiend.
Quickly up it goes to Henderson. Out it goes 3 in the way that comes up short by Reese. Rebound pulled down by the Highclimbers. Here's Dudley to Blacketer to Thompson down to Leeson. Leeson draws a triple team, forces one up and in. 6 points for Matei.
Yeah, he's 3 for 3 from the field for 6 points.
11-point lead for the Highclimbers. Warriors with the ball. Klaus in the corner. Up top to Henderson. Now it's back to Reese, near side. Vanderhoof. He'll hand it off to Klatouche, who takes a long three, missed it. Rebound pulled down by Henderson. And quick passes. Shot on the way as McCafferty hits the jumper. As he did check back in. Here comes Chucky Thompson. Cross court. Oh, what a pass on the save right into Lisa. He'll jump up there, missed the shot off the back of the iron. Rebound Henderson for the Warriors. Boy, gotta give some effort there. Here is Klatouche to Henderson at the foul line. Out it goes to McCafferty. Stops, pops on the three-point arc. In and out. Rebound goes to Thompson for Shelton. Throws it up to Dudley. Dudley pulls up at the baseline. Out to Thompson. Cross court to Blacketer. Bow to the foul line. Finds Chucky. Chucky takes the three. Ooh, rattled deep in the cup and out. Knocked out of bounds, but they're going to say it's a loose ball foul on Matai, I believe. Yep, it goes on Leeson. That's his first. Third team foul on the Highclimbers.
Foul on number 30, Matai Leeson. His first, third team.
Checking into the ballgame for the Highclimbers, number 3, Noble Tew. And checking in, Nathan Bird. He'll step on for the first time tonight as well. Full court press by the Highclimbers. Warriors with the ball, back court. And we have a discussion with the refereeing crew here.
The last player that reported in for Shelton did not look like he went to the score table.
Well, it's a little bit different, I think. They used to have to go to actually the center.
Yes.
Now I think they have to go to the end of the table. I didn't see it, so it's a little bit different than we have in the. I noticed in North Mason had a little X at the end of each table.
That should be. That's a good idea.
But who's the official book is who needs to know who checks in, right? And I think you're right. That's what they're just discussing right now.
Okay.
Whether Bird checked in properly. I guess they've worked it out. It's ready to play. Just under 3 minutes to go. First quarter, 17-8. Shelton with the lead. Rochester with the ball. Vanderhoof will inbounds it. Throws it into McCafferty. He'll get around the defense, dribble up the court, and lose it off his leg out of bounds.
That's the 4th turnover for Rochester. I don't have any turnovers yet for the Highclimbers.
I would have to agree with you there. Dudley with the ball. To Pugh, over to Thompson, back to Pugh. To Thompson in the far corner, fakes the three, stops on the dribble, draws a double team through the side of the paint. There's Leeson to the hoop. That was good footwork by Matai, and he has 8 points.
Yeah, 4 for 5 from the field.
Here's Klatouche over to Vanderhoof. Gets it to Henderson at the foul line. He's kind of camping there as the guy. And another near steal, McCafferty with the ball now. Back to Henderson at the high post and to McCafferty. He'll dribble to the box, force one up, missed the shot, and Thompson pulled down the rebound. Kicks it up to Leeson. Back to Thompson. Thompson down to the box to Bird. Out to Thompson in the corner near side. 3 on the way and in. Chucky with his second 3. And it's 22-8. 1:56 remaining in the first quarter. We do have a timeout on the court. Is it a full? Yes, it is. We'll be right back.
Hood Canal Communications keeps our community connected. We provide communication services that connect friends and family. We're connecting with our neighbors through support of local causes and events. Connecting our students and schools to a world of learning resources. And connecting you to the latest technology with local customer service. Learn more about our community connections, high-speed internet, and streaming TV options. Visit hcc.net today.
And we're back here at the top of the stands across from the scorers table in the mini dome tonight. Little of EVCO boys basketball action. Shelton Highclimbers and the Rochester Warriors. 22-8 the score. Shelton with the lead.
Yeah, the leading scorer so far for Shelton is Chase Burfeen. He has 8 points off of 4 foul shots, and Matai Latham has 8 points.
We're going to get a technical foul here as
Technical foul, assessed to the Highclimbers. Number 24, Tyler Klatouche, shooting
He missed the first one, is Klatouche. Oh, he made the first one, excuse me. He missed the second one. 1 and 2 on those technical free throws, and I don't even know, maybe that was actually for that improper substitution. We didn't really get an explanation, did we, Jerry?
Yeah.
Maybe that timeout was to let the referees talk some more about what the actual substitution occurred. Here's McCafferty, and it's stripped away and stolen by Ireland. Tyler Ireland on the court for the first time for the Highclimbers tonight. Here's the ball again. Back to Pugh. Near side to Dudley. Down to Ireland, double teamed in. They're going to say an offensive foul on Ireland. I guess he did lower his shoulder just a little bit, trying to make a move to the hoop. So that would be the first turnover, Jerry, of the Highclimbers.
Yeah.
Here comes Henderson bringing the ball up for the Warriors. Hand it off to Klatouche. And there is Vanderhoof driving the side of the paint, drawing a foul on the Highclimbers. 2 shots coming. And Tyler Ireland picked up his second personal in just a couple of seconds here, Jerry. That's unfortunate for the young man. At the free throw line for the Warriors, Caleb Vanderhoof, first free throw in. They'll get another one. Ben Klaus will check back into the ball game for the Warriors. Sitting down will be Jagan Reese. And Vanderhoof hit the second free throw.
4 for 6 from the foul line for the Rochester Warriors.
Here's Chucky Thompson to Dudley, down to Ireland. Nice move in the hoop, but they was pushed in the back before he could make the move, Ireland. And that will be a foul on Cameron Henderson, his first. And we have 16 fouls on both teams. Baseline inbounds for the Highclimbers into Thompson. He'll lay it up and in. Chucky with 8 points now. And they're going to get Dudley with a foul in the backcourt. That's his first. And the 7th team foul for the Highclimbers. So it's 1 and 1 for the Warriors. And we're not even through the first quarter, Jerry. Got 1:05 to go. It'll be Parker McCafferty at the free throw line for the first of a 1 and 1. He's 0 for 2 at the free throw line. Is Parker so far tonight. First free throw, that one goes in though. He'll get another one. It's 24-12 now, 1:05 remaining in the first quarter. Second free throw, rattles in. Comes Dudley. Dudley with the ball. Center of the court, over to Ireland, back to Dudley. So over to Chucky Thompson. To Dudley. To Pugh, he'll take the three, it rattled out. Rebound goes to Dudley, to Pugh, out to Thompson. Looking for Ireland, trying to set up the big man. He'll lob it down to Bird. Bird, one dribble into the paint, missed it. Rebound popped out, and Dudley comes away with it. Here's Thompson, back to Dudley. McCafferty ran into Dudley trying to anticipate the pass and steal the ball, but didn't work out, and Parker just picked up his third personal and the 7th team foul. Tobin Dudley at the free throw line for a first of a 1 and 1. So we're shooting free throws on every whistle here on the rest of the half, Jerry. Dudley's first free throw rattled out, rattled back in. Got a double kiss off the glass. That's kind of rare.
And that's his first point of the ball game.
Chucky Thompson will sit down, and Matai Leesom back in for the Highclimbers. Dudley has another free throw. 32.2 seconds remain in the first quarter. 25-13 is their score. Second free throw, that nothing but net.
Both teams are shooting well from the foul line.
Bo Blackadder checks back onto the court for Shelton, and
We have
Dudley will
3
sit down.
players for Shelton that have 8 points apiece, and that's Burfeen, Latham, and Thompson.
Pull-up jumper for Vanderhoof comes up short, and the rebound pulled down by the Highclimbers. Here comes Pugh up to Blackadder. Blackadder to the cup. Came up short, ball knocked out of bounds. I think it went off of Henderson's hand out of bounds. It'll be Highclimber ball, baseline inbounds. Pugh will trigger the play from the left of the backboard. It's got Leeson in the corner near side, but they'll get it into Blackadder. Swing it up top to Bird. Hand it off to Pugh. Over it goes to Blackadder. 6 on the game clock. Ireland with the layup off a nice feed. And quick throw down court, and that'll be 1 quarter. Shelton 28. Rochester 13 after 1.
Hello everyone, I'm Father Dwayne, and this is St. David of Wales Episcopal Church in Shelton. I'm glad that you're seeing us right here, right now, but please tune in on Sunday mornings at 10:30 for a live stream service. I certainly welcome you to join together with us for worship.
Now we're back here waiting for the start of the second quarter.
Yeah, so far Shelton has been shooting the ball really well. They're 10 for 15 from the field, and they're getting a lot of nice inside shots. Most of their points are inside layups. So
Climbers will start out with Blackadder, Pugh, Ireland, Bird, and Leeson. The Warriors have Vanderhoof, Mason. I'll give you the lineup here so I could get a moment as the Warriors have gone to a 2-3 zone. And we have a whistle. Let's see here. Klatusha's in there, Henderson, Klaus. I think I got everybody right. We'll restart this. Here's Blackadder to Pugh. Double screen. He'll not take the screen. Spin at the foul line, stop, and then he's going to double dribble or travel, either one.
Second turnover that I have for the Highclimbers. Rochester has 5 so far.
So it's Warrior ball with 7:50 remaining in the first half. Inbounds all the way up to Mason. Throws it over to Klaus. Klaus took a couple extra steps, but they're going to get a foul on the play. And that'll go on Blackadder. Bo picked up his second, the 18th foul. So that'll send Ben Klaus to the free throw line for a couple of free throws. Trying to cut into this 15-point Highclimber lead. Well, Mason Goose just checked in, and he's not on the roster that I got, so we'll put that in the books here as the second free throw drops in for for Klaus, excuse me.
Yeah, I think Mason has 1 quarter of playing time. He can play for this game.
Nice turnaround hook by Ireland. Can't drop in. Rebound, a fight for it. Bird, and then the ball pokes out. Ireland pulled it down. They get it to Leeson. Leeson spinning at the box. Turn around and jump over everybody. Put it up and in and draws a foul. Matei just living there. Just out jumping everybody. So Mason Goose, going to write him down here. Getting some playing time. We know he's the quarterback of the future for the Highclimbers. He did a great job in limited playing opportunities. Well, I don't know if it was limited, but he did a great job in the football field. Free throw off. We have a lane violation, or do we have a foul? Oh, we have a foul on a Highclimber. So Nathaniel Bird picked up his first, and that's the 9th. We're still 1-1, right?
Yeah, we're early. very early in the second quarter were already in that one-on-one situation.
And Jagan Reese checked back in for the Warriors. Henderson's first free throw short, rebound tapped and controlled eventually by the Highclimbers. And here comes Pugh. Goose had it now. It's around the outer edge. Back to Leeson in the corner to Bird. Over the top is going to be Henderson. Just a little outsized, Henderson was. Drew the foul. It's his second. And the 8th team foul on the Warriors. 7:05 remains in the first half. 31-14. Bird's first free throw goes in. I want to make a quick observation here, Jerry, just from what I've seen. Highclimbers have been working on their free throws from last season.
They're 7 for 10, yeah.
From last season, I don't remember them shooting this well from the free throw line, especially early on in the game.
8 for 11 from the foul line.
I thought I was going to jinx him there.
I was going to say, yeah, I was worried about that.
Here comes Klaus for the Warriors the other way. Get it to Reese. Reese in the corner near side. It's Vanderhoof. Bounces it, trying to get to Klaus on the box end. There's a foul on the pass off. I believe it's going to be on the Highclimbers. And that'll be 10 team fouls, so we're shooting 2. Burfing just picked up his second personal. And Ben Klaus back at the free throw line, where he's 1 for 2. Get 1 for 3. He'll get one more. Trying to cut into this Climber lead. And he gets another 1 for 2 there.
2 for 4
yep.
From the foul line for Ben Klaus.
Here's Pugh with the ball, swinging over to Leeson. Leeson drives baseline, cut off by a double team. Back to Pugh, over to Leeson. Leeson rises for 3, that rims off. Burfing with a rebound, saves it in bounds, but goes right into the hand of Reese. He'll hand it off to Vanderhoof, goes to the hoop, puts it up and in. Vanderhoof with his first basket of the night, 4th point. Pugh quickly up the other way for the Highclimbers. Swing it over to Goose, over to Leeson, back to Pugh, over to Leeson again. Trying to get it down to the box. There's Bird, deflected and stolen away by the Warriors.
4th turnover for the Highclimbers.
And that is Klaus trying to make something happen. Comes up off of his layup attempt. And here's Pugh getting away with a little bit of a double dribble. Pull-up jumper for Pugh. That goes in. Got a nice form, Jerry.
Yeah, he does.
First time I've seen him shoot. 34-17 is our score. Shelton with the lead. Rochester with the ball. Klatouche with the pull-up jumper on the other end. Missed it. Bird with the rebound. And he'll get it to Pugh. Pugh will step back, find Goose. Swing it over to Leeson, down to Bird, out to Leeson. Trying to get the inside-out game going here. Back to Goose, now to Bird. Little push in the back and the elbow by Henderson. That's 3 on him. And the 9th team foul. Or is it the 10th? Am I behind one? I am behind one, so it's 10. So Nathan Bird at the free throw line. Nathaniel, excuse me, not Nathan. He'll hit the first one. He'll get another one. Estefan Carrada in for the first time tonight, number 2. He replaces Noble Pugh. Bird's second free throw is off the mark, and the rebound pulled down by Vanderhoof. He'll dribble up the court. Try to go to the box, take a couple steps, puts up a shot, missed it. Henderson with the rebound, and it's stolen away by Leeson. Carrada quickly tried to get it up the other way, and interception by Klaus. Klaus trying to go to the hoop. Oh, put it up too short. Rebound goes to Bird. Out to Carrada. Carrada to Goose, back to Carrada. Over to Leesom. Leesom looking for Bird. Going to dribble out to the elbow. Finds Bird. Quick pass to Goose. Over to Karada. Karada will take the long three, but they're going to say he traveled. How many turnovers is that now? Jerry?
That is 6 for Shelton.
6 for Shelton. Okay.
And 6 for Rochester.
So it looks like Chucky Thompson back in the ball game for the Highclimbers. And Porter Mason returns for the Warriors. I think there was actually another substitution as well. We'll try to track that down. Pass nearly picked off by Burfiend, who's back in the ball game. Klatouche with a 3 in the way. It run rattled out, and there's Chucky Thompson with the rebound. Finds Leesom going to the hole, put it up and in, and there's a foul as well. Boy, Jerry.
He is 6 for 7 from the field.
Porter Mason picked up his 4th personal foul. And that'll send Matai Leesom to the free throw line for possible 3-point play. And this will be his 3rd trip to the free throw line with a possible 3-point play, and that's the first time he's converted.
Now each team right now is in 2 shots each time they go to the foul line.
So Tobin Dudley checked back into the ball game for the Highclimbers. Here's Klatouche down to McCafferty. Gets the ball back. And then Vanderhoof for 3. That one's off. And a fight for the rebound. Ball's kicked out. They're going to say it's kicked. And who kicked it? I guess it's going to go.
Yep, turnover.
Yeah, interesting. No, it's going to go. Stay with the the Warriors.
I thought initially they
did initially, because it did look like it went off of somebody from
overruled
the Highclimbers.
by another official.
Yeah, I don't know. Klatouche having some trouble on the far side. And here is Klaus with it. And Mason, missed the 3-pointer. Here comes Dudley up to Karada. Looking for Ireland. To Dudley, over it goes to Goose. Goose for 3, that's short. Rebound, Chucky Thompson right there to put it up and in. Chucky with 10 points.
And the leading scorer right now, isn't he? Yeah.
I haven't added him up.
I think he is, yeah.
There's a 3 way outside by Klatouche. That's his 2nd 3 in the ball game. It's 40-17. Or I'm sorry, 40-20, excuse me. Ireland with the ball, side of the paint. Back to Goose. His jumper goes off. Right there for the rebound, and the putback is Chucky Thompson.
You know, Chucky's doing a nice job tonight on the rebounding, getting a lot of rebounds for the Highclimbers.
Vanderhoof with the ball. Back and forth on the dribble, drives to the hoop, puts it up over Karada, goes in. I'm sorry, was that Klaus or was Vanderhoof?
I have Vanderhoof.
Yeah, I have Vanderhoof as well. All right, so Dudley with the ball for the Highclimbers.
Except I think the announcer said.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter. We're giving him to Klaus. Karada with 3 on the way. It's just off. Rebound. Ireland over the top. Boy, that young man has got some length to him, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does.
It's too bad we weren't provided with heights.
Yes.
Ireland picked up his 3rd. And yes, we do walk to the other end of the mini dome and shoot a couple of free throws.
I'm going to guess 6'4", 6'5" for Ireland.
He might even be bigger than that, because last year Chucky was 6'2". I checked this.
Okay.
And so he may be even taller than that. As Porter Mason hit the first of 2 free throws. We'll get another one. I'll have to find out how tall he is somewhere along the line here. Second free throw for Porter. That one rattled off. Rebound goes to Chucky Thompson. Quickly up to Goose. Back to Chucky. To Bird in the paint. Back out to Goose. And we have a 3 seconds in the key.
Eighth turnover for the Highclimbers.
42-23 is the score. 1:52 to go in the first half. Shelton with the lead. Rochester with the ball. This is Klaus. Over to Touche, excuse me. And there's Vanderhoof. Hands it off to Reese back in the ball game into the corner near side. Up top to Klaus. High post feed to Henderson, who's back in the ball game. He pushed off but no whistle. Kick it to the corner to Reese, and that's a shot clock violation, Jerry.
Yep.
Just too many passes there. Not aware of the shot clock, and neither was I until the horn went
And there
off.
should have been a foul called. So that is the 8th turnover for Rochester. They're 8 apiece on the turnovers.
So Dudley brings the ball up to the top of the key. Over to Goose. To Karada. One dribble back to Dudley. Side of the paint, the high post actually, to Bird. Down it goes to Chucky. Chucky into the paint, draws a triple team, puts it up and in the foul. Inside out. Chucky Thompson's game is...
Yeah, he's made 2 for 3 from the 3-point land. And he's 3 for 4 from the 2-point land.
Minute 2 remaining in the half, and Chucky just completed the three-point play. 45-23. Klatouche for 3. That rims off. Rebound goes to Goose. Goose will get it out to Thompson. Thompson. Nice patience. Kicks it in the corner. Carrara with a 3 that's short. Rebound pulled down by Klaus. Klaus up to Vanderhoof. To the hoop and in. .30 seconds now in the half. Over to Goose. Carrada open for the 3. Doesn't take it, down to Chucky. In the paint to Bird. Bird blocked by Klatouche. And here's Klaus. Mid-court. 10 seconds to work. Klatouche with it. Henderson. 5 seconds now. 3 on the way. And in! And that was Ben Klaus. And that will be the end of the first half. Shelton 45. Rochester 28. Warriors hanging in there. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back with some halftime statistics and a little bit more here on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
This changes everything. Next TV is here. It's the full-featured digital TV service delivered to your smart TV or connected devices by fast, reliable Hood Canal fiber internet. Record your favorites on a cloud DVR, then watch from anywhere. Pause and rewind live TV, restart or replay shows you've missed, and more. Call or click hcc.net for a special offer on Next TV today.
Hi, everyone. Al Roker here. As a guy with his own catchphrase, I appreciate that Smokey's only said,
"Only you can prevent wildfires."
But I'm filling in because there's a lot more to report. Like when there are parched or windy conditions out there, you gotta be extra careful with things like burning yard waste. After all, wildfires can start anywhere, even in your neck of the woods. Go to SmokeyBear.com to learn more about wildfire prevention.
We know this year's been tough, but now the vaccines are here and open to everyone 16 and older. We give our thanks for those who helped us get here. To the folks calling the shots, giving the shots, or getting them, we thank you. And for those who have waited so patiently, it's time. Visit vaccinelocator.doh.wa.gov.
Well, halftime score, 45-28. Shelton Highclimbers leading the Rochester Warriors, boys high school basketball. The Highclimbers leading scorer, Chucky Thompson, 15 points. Matei Leesom with 13. Let's see here. Is that 9 for Chase Burfiend? 3 for Nathaniel Bird, all at the free throw line. Is that right, Jerry? Yeah, that's what I have. Basket for Tyler Ireland. 2 free throws for Tobin Dudley, and a basket for Noble Pugh. For the Warriors, their leading scorer is Ben Klaus. He has 5 points. I'm sorry, Tyler Klatouche has 7 points. Caleb Vanderhoof has 8, and 5 for Ben Klaus. 3 for Porter Mason. I have 4 for Parker McCafferty, who is in foul trouble. He has 3 personal fouls. So does Mason Porter and Cameron Henderson. That's where we sit scoring-wise. Jerry's doing a lot of tallying up, and we'll check in with him in just a moment. Halftime score, Shelton 45, Rochester 28. We'll be right back.
Get your COVID-19 vaccination from Mason Health. Go to masongeneral.com to easily schedule your appointment today. You can also find a link to schedule your shot in the upper right-hand corner of masonwebtv.com. Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is the only source for live high school sports broadcasts in Mason County. Join us every week this school year for another exciting game. If you want to be part of future broadcasts, contact Mason Web TV right now and become a community broadcast partner. A simple phone call, text, or email can put you in the next broadcast on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Hood Canal Communications keeps our community connected. We provide communication services that connect friends and family. We're connecting with our neighbors through support of local causes and events. Connecting our students and schools to a world of learning resources. And connecting you to the latest technology with local customer service. Learn more about our community connections, high-speed internet, and streaming TV options. Visit hcc.net today.
And we're back here in the Mini Dome, 45-28. Shelton with the lead. Jerry with some more statistics.
Yeah, Diedrich, I want to ask you a question before I give the statistics.
Okay.
I have Chuck Thompson 2 for 3 from the three-point land. Do you have anybody else on the Shelton team that made a three-pointer?
I do not.
Okay, I'm right. I'm correct then. Okay. Let's go with the visitors first. Rochester, they had 8 turnovers. They were 9 for 15 from the field, which is 60%, not too bad. They were 8 for 21 from the field, 38%. For the Highclimbers, they were 15 for 29 for 52%, and they had 9 turnovers, and they were 10 for 15 from the foul line. So they are ahead here by 17 points. I'm very impressed so far with Chuck Thompson. Chuck is so far 3 for 4 from 2-point land and 2 for 3 from the 3-point land. So he's shooting well outside and also inside, and he's done a nice job on the defensive boards. Very good. Very good job.
And I told Coach Krieger I'd only say this once. He is Ty Thompson's little brother, and he looks a lot like Ty. But I think that Chucky has more in his tank than Ty does at this point in the game.
Well, I think he has more range with his shot. He has a lot of the same moves as his older brother, who I think now is playing for PLU.
Yeah.
But inside, they have the same moves, basically. But I think Chuck has a little more range shooting from outside.
I think you're right. I was going to point that out in the first half, but I didn't. Like I said, we were only going to talk about Ty once in this broadcast, and we won't do it again all season, right? Sure.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay.
I was also impressed with Matej Lisam. You look at his shooting percentage, 6 for 7 from the field.
Right.
6 for 7. And a lot of those are layups or inside shots.
Right.
But that's fine.
Yeah,
I think Ireland is going to be a ball player. Get him in that weight room a little bit. He's going to push some people around. I think he's going to be a force. I think we're going to have two pretty darn good inside people with a little more development out of Ireland. I think there's a lot of potential there. I really do.
All right. Well, Jerry, we're about a little bit more than a minute from the third quarter, so we'll take another timeout. We'll be back with the third quarter halftime score, 45-28. Shelton with the lead.
The COVID-19 vaccines can be our chance to get back to our plans, to get back to each other, to life. But it's okay to have questions, like, can the vaccines give you COVID-19? You cannot get COVID-19 from a vaccine. Find the latest information at getvaccineanswers.org.
This broadcast is copyright protected by Digiproof on behalf of Diedrich Allen and Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, and is intended for the private use of our audience. Any rebroadcast or other use of its contents, pictures, descriptions, and accounts without the consent of Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, MasonWebTV.com, and Hood Canal Communications is prohibited.
Well, the Warriors will start out the third quarter with the ball. McCafferty is out there. Klaus, Vanderhoof. Let's see who else is in there. Mason and Latouche on the court for the Warriors. For the Highclimbers, it's Burfing to Thompson, Leesom, Blacketer, and Dudley. So Latouche has it. And now here's McCafferty. McCafferty to the foul line, drives in, puts it off the glass and in. Hampered with a little bit of foul trouble early on. And his presence was missed by the Warriors, obviously, as he's got 2 quick points on the Warriors' first possession. Blacketer with it, lob it to Matai, leads him to the hoop, double clutches and puts it up and in. Right back to work is Matai.
Yeah, 7 for 8 from the field, a lot of easy layups.
Pull-up jumper here is McCafferty, in and out, rebound goes to Dudley, and here come the Highclimbers. Dudley spinning it mid-court, over to Thompson, down to Burfing, out to Blacketer. Blacketer splits a double team, shuffles it to Burfing. Burfing had it, lost it, and it was poked out of bounds by Latouche. Latouche's hand was up there, and it just kind of like he punched it, and he didn't even know it was expecting it to come to his way.
When there's no change of possession, there's no turnover.
That's right. There's Thompson forcing one up and in. Tie with 17 points.
Yeah, 4 for 5. Well, 6 for 8 from the field. Pretty good.
Here's Klatouche with the ball for Rochester, near side. This is Klaus. Klaus trying to get around the defense. Finds Klatouche, stumbles and bumbles, but he's going to be fouled. And the one thing that the Highclimbers need to clean up is their fouls, because they're, they used every bit of them and then some in the first half. And that foul went on Matai Elisam, his second. That's the first in the half. We're waiting for McCafferty to tie his shoe, and now we're ready to roll. Vanderhoof will trigger the play, left of the backboard. Inbounds goes to Klatouche. Klatouche to McCafferty, directing some traffic back over to Klatouche. And now here is Klaus. Klaus over to Vanderhoof. Vanderhoof gets by Blacketer. And he'll hand it off to Klatouche. 10 on the shot clock, and Klatouche will take a three. Rims off, rebound popped up and controlled by Dudley. Here come the Climbers. Up to Chucky. Chucky down to Chase Burfeen. Couple dribbles, shuffles it to Chucky. Chucky up and in. Nice pass and good vision by Chase Burfeen, Jerry. Here come the Warriors right back. McCafferty with it between the circles. Stops, hesitates actually. And he poked away and stolen. Here comes Chucky Thompson to the hoop with a nice little soft kiss. He's got 21 points. Does Chucky. And it's 53-30 now. Highclimbers trying to extend their lead. High post feed. And to the hoop just a little bit short was poor Mason. And the Highclimbers quickly up the other way. Leeson put one up there. Missed the shot, but drew the foul. And he's back at the free throw line. He's only got one free throw made, does Matai Leeson. Is that right, Jerry? He only made
He's
one.
1 for 3.
And he's still 1 for 3.
1 for 4.
Sorry. He'll get another one. 15 points, though.
Two for 5.
Got the second one. Jade. Jagan Reese steps back onto the court for the Warriors. Ben Klaus will sit down. McCafferty with the ball for the Warriors. Drives and Vanderhoof to the hoop. Puts it up. Oh, just a little short. Rebound goes to Dudley. Up the court it goes to Blacketer. He slid. And Balance dropped it in for his first basket. Wow. He was very aware of the pack of gold jerseys coming his way, too. Here's McCafferty to the side of the paint. Oh, we lost the handle. And Chucky Thompson with the rebound. Lob it up to Matei Leeson to the hoop. Reverse layup goes! Wow.
8 for 9 from the field.
Here comes.
And Thompson again on the defensive rebound.
McCafferty trying to drive baseline, double teamed, and he is knocked to the court. Chase Burfeen standing there with two hands up, and he's going to be called with a foul. Wow.
Chase was trying to make a good case, though, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was, and I thought he had good position. Must have got a little bit more body than anybody else could see, except for the referee. At the free throw line is Parker McCafferty, and he missed the first one. He'll get another one. It's only 6 points for Parker McCafferty so far tonight. Been on the bench with foul trouble. He's got 3 personal fouls. Really hasn't been able to get into rhythm. He got the second free throw to fall in. Here comes Cameron Henderson for the Warriors. He'll replace Porter Mason. Henderson also has 3 personal fouls for the Warriors. Highclimbers with the ball. Here's Chucky Thompson. Bounce it over to Leeson. Back to Chucky. Lob it down. Picked off by Henderson. Henderson with the steal. Hands it off. Here comes Reese now to the baseline. Bounce it over. 3 on the way and off by Klatouche. Ball popped out to the top of the key, and here is Vanderhoof going to the hoop, and oh, what a drive. He got it to drop in, plus the foul. Leeson picked up for his call for his third. That's the third team foul on the Highclimbers. And a three-point play for Vanderhoof. Gives him 11 points.
Yeah, he has 3 for 3 from the line. And a good shooting percentage from the field.
Dudley with it, back to Blackadder. Over to Chuck Thompson to Blackadder. Lob it to the corner, and it's another steal by the Warriors. Here comes Klatouche. Going to take it to the hoop, missed it. Chucky Thompson with the rebound. He'll lob it up to Matai Leeson. He'll go to the bucket, lay it off the glass and in. I can see these two work really well together.
Who made that one?
Number 30.
Thank you.
Here's Reese to McCafferty.
9 for 10 from the field. Wow, he's having quite a game.
Vanderhoof trying to find some space. Ball poked away. Chase Burfing tiptoes along the sidelines. Got it into Dudley. Dudley saves it in bounds. Yeah, but it goes right into the hands of Klatouche. Klatouche to the three-point arc, actually. 3 on the way by Vanderhoof. Blocked by Burfing. Recovered. And here comes Chucky Thompson. 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. Dudley with the ball. Down to Burfing. Burfing on the box. Draws the triple team. Out to Dudley. Dudley for 3. Nope. Rebound. Reese for the Warriors. And a steal, diving, trying to dive for that ball was Blackadder. Can't get to it. It'll stay with the Warriors. And here comes Ireland and the Pugh for the Highclimbers. Blackadder and who else sat down there? Is it Burfing? Yeah, Burfing gets a rest.
Yeah, they've stretched their halftime lead to 26 points now.
There's Vanderhoof with the ball for the Warriors. Looking for Reese. Oh, nearly stolen away by Chucky Thompson. Vanderhoof trying to go around the bigger man. And out to Klatouche. Klatouche steps back beyond the three-point arc. Left alone for 3. No, rebound goes to Leeson. Matai handed off to Chucky. Over goes to Dudley. Pull-up jumper for Dudley. That's short. Rebound Ireland. Shuffles it across the paint to Dudley. Out beyond the three-point arc on this side now. Finds Pugh. Over to Thompson. Thompson for 3. Nope. And that'll go over the backboard. .204 to go in the third quarter. Wyatt Miller's checked onto the court for the first time for the Warriors. And Bird's in for the Highclimbers, and I thought there was another Warrior out there. Henderson's back. Okay. Now we're tracking. Inbounds goes to Klaus. Klaus having some trouble with the dribbles. He'll back up and get a screen from Henderson. And here's a nice baseline drive. Out it goes to Vanderhoof. Hoof for 3, and he hits it. Caleb Vanderhoof with a 3 ball. And there's Ireland with it. Back to Thompson. Thompson to the hoop and in. McCafferty. And he'll drive to the hoop, put it up and in over Dudley. And here comes Pugh for the Highclimbers. 62-39, minute 10 to go, third quarter. Pugh hands it off to Thompson. Thompson, near side elbow, Dudley down to the box to Bird. Bird double teamed out to Dudley. Dudley in the corner for 3. Rims off, rebound Ireland, missed the putback. Thompson with a rebound, goes right back to the hoop and in. Chucky getting busy underneath there too. Here comes Klaus. Fakes the 3, gives it to Vanderhoof. He'll take the 3 and drain it. That's his second 3 in the quarter.
Who made that one?
Number 3.
Okay, thank you.
Here's Pugh. Over to Thompson. Back to Pugh at the top. Over to Thompson, near side elbow. Trying to look down for Ireland. Over to Dudley, to Pugh, Pugh to Bird. Bird up top to Dudley, to Thompson. Thompson's going to drive baseline, go right to the hoop with a reverse layup. 66-42. There's a three on the way by Vander Hoof. It ends the quarter. Shelton up 66-42 on the Warriors heading to the fourth. We'll be right back.
This changes everything. Next TV is here. It's the full-featured digital TV service delivered to your smart TV or connected devices by fast, reliable Hood Canal fiber internet. Record your favorites on a cloud DVR, then watch from anywhere. Pause and rewind live TV, restart or replay shows you've missed, and more. Call or click hcc.net for a special offer on Next TV today.
Waiting for the start of the final 8 minutes of this ball game.
Matai Leesom is 9 for 10 from the field. Chucky Thompson is 10 for 13. Wow.
27 points for Chucky.
Yeah.
And what was it, 12 in the quarter, the last quarter. The Highclimbers have the ball to start the fourth quarter. Over to Goose, back in the ball game. Here's Dudley now to Pugh. Down it goes to Ireland, to the hole, but missed the layup. He'll go to the free throw line for a couple of free throws. And that personal foul will go on Caleb Vanderhoof, his second team foul on the Warriors. At the free throw line is Tyler Ireland. He has 2 points, and it's his first trip to the free throw line. Missed the first one. He'll get another one. Missed them both. But the rebound tracked down by Goose. To Dudley, to Bird, over to Pugh. Pugh had an open three for a moment, drives side of the paint, and it's ripped away by Vanderhoof.
12th turnover for Shelton.
Here's Klaus with the ball now to McCafferty. Over three on the way by Mason. The short rebound goes to Klaus. Klaus kicks it to Mason again, and he'll miss it. Goose with the rebound. Outlet to Pugh goes out of bounds. So a turnover on the Highclimbers.
Yeah, I was mistaken. Goose had 2 quarters of eligibility for the varsity game.
Obviously, because he's out there.
Yeah, he's out there.
But a good observation either way. Good to see that he's getting some time on varsity as well. I watched him a little bit in the JV game. He was pretty impressive.
Yeah, he handled the ball really well.
So we have 27 points for Chucky Thompson. And I have 18 for Matai Leesom.
Caleb Vanderhoof, I'm impressed with him. He shot well from the field. He's 5 for 6 from two-point land.
He has 17 points.
Yeah, he's doing a nice job.
It's Warrior ball. Inbounds goes to Reese. Over to Klaus. Klaus to the foul line. Out to Mason. Mason side of the paint to actually kick it out to the corner for Vanderhoof, and he missed the three. Rebound goes to the Highclimbers, and here they come. Here's Bird. Out it goes to Pugh. Pugh steps by the defense and takes a three. That's off. Rebound goes to Bird. One dribble, right back up and in. Nathaniel Bird, his 5th point tonight. And McCafferty just kind of tried to do a circus shot, got the whistle, and he'll go to the free throw line, I believe. Or are they going to call it on the drive? No, they're going to call it on the drive. Dudley will pick up the foul. It's Tobin's fourth team foul for the Highclimbers. Baseline inbounds for the Warriors, right of the backboard. McCafferty will trigger the play. Bounce it into Mason. Mason draws a double team on the baseline. Oh, he stepped on the in line there, Jerry. That's a turnover.
Yeah, that's the 12th turnover for Rochester. The big difference tonight in this game is Shelton is playing so well inside, and I think a lot of that's due to height, of course, but there's some skill. You know, you look at Matai and you look at Chucky, boy, they take the ball to the hoop really, really well.
Klatouche checked in for the Warriors in the timeout. Here's Goose to Bird, back to Goose. Goose will take a long two. Comes up a little long. Rebound goes to Vanderhoof, and here comes McCafferty. Quickly up to Klatouche. Nice change of direction, right to the bucket, put it up and in. Tyler Klatouche with 9 points. Here's Pugh with the ball to Ireland, back to Pugh. Pugh will drive, pull up jumper at the box, puts it off just a little too hard, but drew the foul on the Warriors. Klatouche just picked up his first personal foul. And at the free throw line, Noble Pugh. First one goes in. Gives him 3 points. He'll get one more. 69-44 is our score. Just under 6 minutes remaining in the ball game. Pugh's second free throw all the way around and out. Rebound goes to McCafferty. McCafferty on the run, goes coast to coast, puts it up, and it drops in. 11 points for Parker. Bird has it. Little shuffle pass, a little control issues for the Highclimbers. Here's Pugh. He's going to lob it over the top, and it'll go out of bounds. Just missed the target of Ireland.
Yep. 13th turnover for the Highclimbers.
Corrado returns for the Highclimbers, and Dudley will sit down. Warriors have the ball. McCafferty and Vanderhoof in the back court.
Yeah, McCafferty has given him a little inside presence for the Warriors.
Well, he's been on the bench for much of the first half with foul trouble.
Yeah,
and that's
they
why
missed him.
They definitely did. Here is Vanderhoof. He's going to drive side of the paint, try to take it to the hoop, and he's going to draw the foul on Estefan Corrada, I believe. Yes, it is. That is his first. And the 15th foul. At the free throw line for the Warriors is Caleb Vanderhoof, where he is, 3 for 5? He missed the first one. He'll get another one. Matai Leeson comes back into the ball game for the Highclimbers. Bird's going to sit down. Yeah, so it's Bird, Ireland, Goose, Pugh, and Corrada on the court for the Highclimbers. Go ahead, Jerry.
I have him 3 for 4. 4 for 5. I could be off. I might be wrong.
No, you're right.
Yeah,
he got it.
On Vanderhoof. Vanderhoof has played a good game for Rochester.
Here's Goose with the ball to Corrada. To Pugh, back to Corrada. Over to Goose. Goose trying to get it down low. They're looking down low. There's a 3 at the top for Pugh. Missed it. Ireland with the rebound and the putback. That one rolled in. Tyler Ireland with the second basket. 4 points. Here's McCafferty. Going to go right to the hoop. Lose the handle. They're going to say it went off of a Highclimber.
Yeah, McCafferty was out for most of the second quarter, which was unfortunate for Rochester.
He is playing with 3 personal fouls. He has been pretty clean since he came back in. Inbounds, and this is Mason out to Klatouche. Way outside for 3. No. Ireland with a rebound. Get it to Pugh off his hands, and here is McCafferty. McCafferty to the paint. Lowered his shoulder and finds Klaus. Klaus missed the shot. And the rebound goes to Ireland. Here comes Pugh. Draws the double team. Bounce it over to Karada. Looking for Matai Leeson. Got to get out of the paint, though. Here is Goose for 3. No. Ball tapped out, and Klaus with the rebound. Up it goes to Klatouche, goes to the floor.
Oh, boy.
And here's Mason for 3. It drops in. That gives Porter Mason 6 points tonight. Henderson returns for Rochester, and Chucky Thompson returns for Shelton.
I don't like to second guess the officials, but that was a travel.
Well, it's 71-50.
I mean, they've called a good game overall.
They have.
A very good game overall.
Here's Pugh at the top of the key. Over to Goose, trying to get it down to Chucky Thompson. Split off. Oh, how to get that pass into Leeson. Leeson will put it up and in on the second effort, and he drew the foul. I don't know how Chucky found Matai at all.
But he did. It was a great pass.
In the second attempt, and Leeson drops it in, and draws a foul. And that foul went on Vanderhoof, his second. Missed the free throw, rebound batted around, and there's a fight for it. Still a scramble, and the Warriors come away with it.
Nice pass.
Vanderhoof to the hoop. Oh, it doesn't drop in, but a good effort. He did draw the foul. I think it's going to go on Chucky Thompson. No, it does not. It's going to go on who? Karada picked up his second. 6th team foul for the Highclimbers. And now at the free throw line is Caleb Vanderhoof. 2 free throws coming. Got the first one. We'll get another one. Porter Mason will step back onto the court for the Warriors.
Yeah, Vanderhoof is 5 for 6 from the foul line.
Get one more. 3:23 to go in the ball game. 22-point lead.
And 6 for 7 from the foul line, and I didn't jinx him.
21-point lead now. Bo Blacketer returns for the Highclimbers, and Pugh will sit down. And Blacketer will bring the ball across midcourt. Over to Karada, back to Blacketer. Near side Goose, looking for Thompson, draws a triple team back to Goose, to the hoop. It drops in.
Nice pass from Chucky Thompson.
Mason Goose with his first bucket of the night. Klatouche pull-up runner actually on the baseline. Missed it. Karada with a rebound for Shelton. All the way up to Chucky Thompson to the three-point arc. Back to Karada. Karada over to Chucky. Chucky for 3. No, right there for Goose. Mugged but no whistle. And then they're going to call a Matai for the foul. Oh, actually, no, it's not going to be a foul on Matai. It's going to be out of bounds on the baseline. Goose with it. And over to Blacketer. Down to Matai Leeson. Into the paint. And he missed the shot but drew the foul. The only criticism I have for Matai Leeson is his free throw shooting.
Yeah, and that's only the second miss for him from the field.
We have a timeout on the court. We'll take it to 28 to go in the ball game, 75-52. We'll be right back.
The COVID-19 vaccines can be our chance to get back to our plans, to get back to each other, to life. But it's okay to have questions, like, how were the vaccines tested? In rigorous clinical trials among adults of diverse backgrounds. Find the latest information at getvaccineanswers.org.
So Matai Leesom will have 2 free throws coming out of the timeout. And I was mentioning that he needs to definitely work on his free throw shooting.
Yeah.
But other than that, his game is pretty
inside,
impressive.
Inside, yeah.
Yeah, another free throw. He got it. 76-52. McCafferty trying to get by the defense. Oh, Chucky Thompson with an interception, going to go to the bucket. Oh, Lulu, I knew he was coming. Knew he was going to try to dunk. And going the other way, missing it was Latouche. Here's Chucky again. Is he going to try it again? No. Oh, boy. Okay, that's got to end right there. 3 on the way by Latouche. It drains it. Well, you know, that's a 7-point swing right there on those missed dunks.
Yeah, that's a third three-pointer by Tyler Latouche.
Blacketer with the ball, lob it down the middle, try to lob it down the middle, stolen away, and then this is the 3rd in a row turnover, I guess you could call it. And here's Latouche for another 3. No, the rebound goes to Chucky Thompson. Gonna bring it up. Minute and a half to go in the ball game.
Shelton's got 15 turnovers now.
Carrata with it to Thompson, to Goose. Goose looking for Blacketer.
I'm sure the coach is not very happy.
Oh, I'm sure he is not either.
You can let him try it once, you know, what the heck.
Blacketer in the corner near side. To Carrata. 2 on the shot clock. Got to force one up there. Missed it. Rebound goes in the corner, and Blacketer saves it inbounds. It goes into the hands of Vanderhoof. He's going to put a little runner up. Missed it. Got his own rebound. Turn around and set the offense. Nope, he's going to turn around and take a 3. That one's off. Leeson with the rebound. Here comes Thompson. 45 seconds and counting. 76-55, our score. Blacketer down to Leeson, out to Thompson. Over to Blacketer, takes the 3. Rims off, Leeson with the rebound and the putback. Missed it, put it back up, missed it. But they're going to wave everything off and say they were that Matai pushed off. Yeah, they did. They're going to call a foul on Leeson. Wow. That's his 4th. 7th team foul. We're just under 30 seconds remaining. There's McCafferty over to Reese to Vanderhoof, I should say. Matai Leeson with the steal to Chucky, back to Matai. Oh. Alley-oop and in.
Oh, I think they're in the back of the good graces of the coach now.
Well, Latouche with the ball. 4 seconds. Takes the 3. Blocked by Matai Leeson. And he'll gather it in, and that will do it. 78-55, the final score. Shelton knocks off for Rochester in Shelton boys home opener. We'll take a timeout. We'll come back. We'll wrap this broadcast up. Well, we'll see. We have some final statistics, and we'll talk about what's coming up. We'll be right back.
Hey, Bobo, do trees tell each other stories?
I'm sorry. I'm afraid I don't know that.
Hey, why don't we go find out? Listen.
Can birds draw pictures?
I don't have an answer for that.
Dad, do stars visit their friends?
Look!
Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is the only source for live high school sports broadcasts in Mason County. Join us every week this school year for another exciting game. If you want to be part of future broadcasts, contact Mason Web TV right now and become a community broadcast partner. A simple phone call, text, or email can put you in the next broadcast on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Well, it's a final here. As 78 to 55, the final score here. I will get to that graphic in a moment. I'll have a little bit more here as well. We'll be right back.
Hood Canal Communications keeps our community connected. We provide communication services that connect friends and family. We're connecting with our neighbors through support of local causes and events. Connecting our students and schools to a world of learning resources. And connecting you to the latest technology with local customer service. Learn more about our community connections, high-speed internet, and streaming TV options. Visit hcc.net today.
Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is the only source for live.
No broadcast can go perfectly, can it, Jerry? Final score, you see it right there, 78-55. Shelton Highclimbers pulled away from the Rochester Warriors in the mini dome tonight. Charles Thompson Jr., Chucky, led the way with 27 points. Matai Leesom, 23. Let's see here. I have 8 points for Chase Burfiend, 4 for Tyler Ireland, 4 for Nathaniel Bird, 3 for Noble Pugh, a basket for Bo Blacketer, a basket for Tobin Dudley, and a basket for Mason Goose. For the Warriors, 20 points from Caleb Vanderhoof, 11 for Parker McCafferty, 12 for Tyler Klatouche, 6 for Porter Mason, 5 for Ben Klaus. That's the scoring situation. Jerry, you probably need about
1 minute.
About a minute, and in that minute I'll tell you that next up for the Highclimbers, they host Centralia on Friday. Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, will be on hand for that game. Tip-off is 7 p.m. Rochester returns home Friday and faces Black Hills. The Warrior fans, you can watch that game on the NFHS network. Our next broadcast will be back in this building tomorrow night as the Shelton girls host Montesano. And the tip-off there tomorrow night is 7 p.m. as well. Jerry, are you ready?
I am ready.
All right.
Let's start off with Rochester. They were 14 for 22 from the free throw line. They had 16 turnovers. They were 18 for 50 from the field for 36%. I was impressed with a couple players. I thought Caleb Vanderhoof played well. Shot well, made a couple three-pointers, and shot well inside. I was also impressed with Tyler Klatouche.
Mm-hmm.
He made a couple three-pointers. And Parker McCafferty, I thought did well. He did not play very much in the second quarter,
right,
but he took the ball to the hoop fairly well, I felt, for Rochester. Gave him a little bit of an inside presence.
Right. Well, he's like the spark plug, I think, for that team. He had 11 points and 5 of those in the third quarter when he really started to play again after sitting on the bench for much of the second.
But they just did not have the height. You know,
right,
the inside presence of Chucky Thompson, of Matai Leesom, and also, there's an interesting note. Chase Burfield played well when he was in there. He was 2 for 4 from the field, but you mentioned that he got hurt in the last game.
That was what I heard. I don't know if that's accurate. I did talk to Coach Krieger before the game. He said he's fine. If he gets fatigued, we'll take him out. And that might be it. His conditioning may not be quite at the level. So, move on to Shelton's stats.
Well, the Shelton stats, like I said, they were 13 for 25 from the field for 52%. They cooled off a little bit at the foul line in the second half. They also cooled off a little bit from the field. They were 26 for 60 from the field for 40%. They were 52% in the first half.
Okay.
So you look at the coaches. I don't know if the coach was real upset when he saw that Chucky miss those two dunks. But overall, he's got to be pleased. He's got to be pleased with the inside play of Chucky and Matai. And you're right. They need to work on their foul shots, especially Matai. But that'll come as the season goes by, I'm sure. But they are quite an inside presence. And boy, I really liked that one time when they decided to pass to each other a couple times.
Right.
And then they finally made the basket.
Yeah.
So anyway, that's it.
That's it, okay. And so that will do it for us in the Mini Dome tonight. The next game, as mentioned, for the Highclimbers, they host the Centralia Friday. Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, will be on hand for that game. Tip-off is 7 p.m. Rochester returns home Friday and faces Black Hills. Warrior fans, you can watch that game on the NFHS network. And as I mentioned again, our next broadcast on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is tomorrow night as the Shelton girls host Montesano. Tip-off here on Terry Gregg Court in the Mini Dome is 7 p.m. My thanks to Jerry Apple for his help, as always, in tonight's game. And tonight's final again, Shelton 78, Rochester 53.
I look forward to the game tomorrow night. I got a chance to coach at Montesano, coached the girls basketball team for a little while, the JV team, and also got to coach the boys ninth grade team a couple of years. So it's always nice to have Montesano come to town.
Okay.
So
again, the final, Shelton 78, Rochester 55. We'll talk to you tomorrow.
This broadcast on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, was made possible by Mason Health, United Community, Empowered People, Exceptional Health, and by Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected since 1934.
Thanks for watching Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.